So that's why when I sit down and we do kind of the initial interviews with them, I'm gonna say, here are the generalities, but I need a lot of specifics of how narrow and zone in on what that scope of services will be. And once they start responding, I'll be able to go back and forth with them to get that more specific.
Can you just fill us in at some point, even if it's after and you've picked one to recommend, just what that scope turned out
I'd be
to
happy to.
Okay.
And once we get that, we'll carry it over to the service agreement as well, so you'll probably see that language
I see.
reflected in the service agreement.
And then next time when we RFP it, it'll be.
Yes,
And then
correct.
the last question I had was for GIS and email, you mentioned Office 365, I was just talking with Trustee Menta about we need to be in the cloud. But does it also cover like help with GIS and does it coordinate with the county? Will it be coordinated at all?
This would not be GIS, so that would typically be a separate,
Contract?
yeah, or vendor that would provide those services. If we so happen to get someone that has that expertise, awesome, but I don't think that would be something that we would be expecting with someone like
Do you
G4
know-
or something.
Okay, cause Bart wants to use it more, which I totally
Yeah,
agree, and
100%, I
I
would
just
agree
should know
with that.
best would be the company, okay.
Under 3C, it requests the professional registrations. I don't know if you want to, there's technical certification, if their staff is certified in
Yeah.
certain it's generally
Yeah, cause typically they have a certification degree at a minimum.
Right,
So, yeah, we can list those
the,
specifically.
and or technical certification.
I apologize for my little helper today.
Oh,
When you
no.
have, when you have two parents and their work and Jess is in a conference in Green Bay, so.
And I think one of the things, we're not gonna be there, but just to relate to the consultant, whenever you finally pick one or whatever, is we wanna be able to do things ourselves. The last thing at the when I talked about the county, and I know it's happened here with open records and trying to search for emails, and
Yeah.
like, we need process written down, because we are not experts. We don't have
Right.
anyone on staff, you know, as you said, so some places may not have that request out of the consultant, but I really feel that for our IT section, since we
Yeah.
don't have one, that we need to have whatever they're doing, you know, we need it to be simple, we need it to be transferable to new people.
100% agree on that,
Okay, and
especially because you don't know from every 5 years if we'll be staying with.
Right, they could go away,
Right,
and then all of a sudden
and-
you're like, well, how do we search for our emails last time?
Right, yeah, so I definitely agree with
Okay.
that.
That was it.
Everybody, yeah, we're good.
I'm good with it.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
So next item is, the RFP for agenda management, so Sarah, if you wanna take that?
So, basically here for the same thing like Tyler, if you have any questions, and then who would JP&L like to appoint as the person to sit down in the interviews?
This is list of features, is that, how did you come up with this list of features?
Just research based on what other,
Other
yep, mhm.
types of what you should expect?
Yes.
Okay, now
What we'd
it's,
like
it's
to
not a
see-
list from a vendor
no,
that's got like, this is what we offer.
yeah,
Yeah, on that, you know, custom agenda design, I mean, we've gotten into trouble on parking of customizing to, you know, trying to customize the software to the very sort of convoluted way that I mean, parking is you know, pretty really bad example, but for me, like I love the way Wauwatosa does it, you know, I would be absolutely, I don't wanna customize it, it's gonna cost more money. And I would rather like just give us what TOSA has or give us
Or whatever
what
they have.
someplace that, I mean, I haven't looked around too much, but I know when you go to TOSA's website, there's links to everything, it's easy. So just my preference is to not customize, I would rather we change our processes to do like we do it the way everybody else does it.
I think it's more of, how our agenda's laid out. So, I mean, would you wanna change how the agenda's laid out, or would
I think if they are, I agree with Trustee Menta that.
we reword it a little
And the
bit,
same thing
I
goes
guess,
for, I'm gonna just say for X, I think it is, or its compatibility with our current video, I hope they don't have compatibility with our current video because it's $500. And like literally, I would rather them tell us what they have and what they think would be sufficient, same thing with
Okay.
agendas. What is, and then if we don't feel that's adequate, because I don't know if our agendas are adequate, and I don't think they are at this point, I don't like necessarily, they're not my favorite, and I don't think our video recording is, so I'm ready to make the investment in both of those,
Yeah.
it's just,
Okay.
Right,
I need someone to
don't
tell
want-
me.
Right, yeah,
and-
I don't want compatibility with our current video
So both
recording,
those you
because
like
we've-
removed?
Well, no, I think it needs to say something like examples of, or recommendations for,
Okay.
or, you know, any compatibility with a video recording system.
Right, so it's just really taking out the current
Yeah, I think
and
it's
just
current.
compatibility
Okay.
with a,
Standard or
yeah, yeah.
generally
Industry
accepted.
standard.
Generally
Industry
accepted,
standard,
industry
yeah.
accepted, and
And
same
maybe
for
that's the
agenda
same
design,
for
just,
agenda.
Maybe you may, yeah,
Industry
we want them
standards.
to, you know, recommend or even in the interview provide examples of, you know, can.
What works at other places,
Yeah.
at our approximate size and.
Right, that was-
I mean, this is our
saw-
great-
I
this is a
knew I
great
saw that
chance to,
somewhere
like,
about current video
get some
recording, and then I
cutting
couldn't
edge.
find it.
I know, I remember you saying that.
See, 9C where it says professional registrations, maybe add and or technical certifications. In costs, I didn't quite understand, talks about providing an hourly rate in total. And then you have the chart,
Mm-hmm.
and like software support and maintenance, it says hourly in total. Are you anticipating licensing fees and software purchases, so that might need to be
Yeah.
broken out in here and not, so I couldn't figure out hourly under software maintenance, so we should probably detail.
Usually software maintenance for parking is part of the, do we do it hourly? I
Well, there's a
think so.
cloud fee, you have
Yeah.
a monthly cloud
Month-
fee,
yeah.
and you've
Right.
got, yeah, and if you're gonna buy software, that's part of the.
It's part of it, like.
Yeah, after,
they
you know,
often-
doing a little research, so there's like your initial purchase if you,
Right.
and then your yearly potential cost, just like.
Kind of like the police body cams.
Yeah, or it's a flat, you know,
Right.
20,000 to implement and then so
Yep.
much for
Much
the
a year.
Yep.
monthly fee.
Yeah, hourly is hard.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready? No, I really have
Right, we have one more, sorry.
So do you wanna
Did I do
restructure that? You have it, it's set up as an hourly rate,
Right.
they might have a flat.
So you
package
asked
fee
them,
or-
Sarah, for their hourly rate, he's asking if you can restructure it to say, maybe if they have a flat rate, or, you know, 5,000 for the year, or.
Yep.
or something.
And I also, is this agenda management stuff, it's gonna sound silly, but is it in the cloud, or is it just a software that resides here, and, like, the document management part of it, right? I don't know if we're going into that yet, but,
I don't think
I
we've.
think, yeah.
no, but I'm just saying, just for the future or whenever, I really wanna know about cloud-based, I
Yeah.
just did the research, it's so cheap to upgrade from what they give you for free to business, like a
Mhm.
true, you know, company. It's something we really need, we don't wanna be buying hardware, you know, so I don't know if that applies to here, but if it does, can you look into that?
Yeah, it's under 8A, talks about questioning application for cloud-based solution hosted by the vendor.
I think they would provide both options, but cloud would be more expensive.
Yeah.
But
That's okay,
probably a
I'd
good,
like to know.
it's probably a good investment.
Definitely, if they, so just make sure they provide that.
We're going for an IT contractor, and here we're talking about something that's very IT related. How are we gonna make sure one hand knows what the other is doing?
So our plan was that we would go for the agenda and document management interviews first, and hopefully have a selected vendor and then go into our IT interviews.
Why though? Cause the IT might
Yeah.
give us advice if we select one.
Well, I think
If
for
we
the
don't work
IT
with those
vendor, we
things.
can at least let them know that we are in the process of doing this. And that could even be an interview question to inquire about their experience working with that. So, I mean, agenda management, they're gonna differ slightly, but from a general sense,
From a general
they're gonna
sense,
be
they're all
able to
about the
speak
same.
to that,
Yeah.
and we'll be able to get an understanding of who has experience working with those and who doesn't. Does that answer that?
If I had my choice, I would flip it, but
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
I would flip it.
We can take a look at that.
So maybe we postpone the, document management RFP to the next JPNL, so we can start with closed session. Unless anyone has.
I had the same question on software costs and it
Yeah, I
shows
have
hourly, so you wanna look at that
Sure.
structure.
Do you want me to bring back the agenda management RFP with the modifications and
Yeah.
too?
That'd be great. I must-
Do you have time?
You know, what is the,
Well, if we push it, I mean, if you're looking to do it before the IT, I mean, I'm going into December already, so I do need to get it approved because I need to have something figured out before I get into election cycles.
So So you're coming back to the board with these.
Yeah.
So you could
So we're
come
like
to the
not-
board,
Right.
with-
By the
you've
time-
heard our
yeah.
input, I
Yeah,
think
I
you
think
can
come
come
to
to
the
the
board
board.
with the changes.
Okay.
Maybe,
Perfect.
yeah, if we could just meet,
Okay.
and then if maybe
Yeah.
if we can find a schedule that kind of meets what you're saying with the switch, we could just bring both to the board
That'd be
for
great.
consideration, is that okay?
Yep. And we didn't vote on anything tonight in committee, and I know that when we get to board, I'm gonna ask the chair, you know, what was the vote in committee? So I just wanted to make, if there's no,
It seems like their consensus
Yeah.
was.
I kind of have, yeah, I
Consensus.
have consensus on
Okay.
everything,
So,
so.
Right, but but we're gonna discuss
With
the
some
next
changes.
one at the next meeting.
Correct, yes, just in the essence of time, and then we have
Yeah.
a closed session that's important, returning here, so.
I agree.
Okay.
thank you.
All right, so we're going to adjourn JPL.
Well, postpone the meeting room policy.
Again, are you gonna note with the committees or, you know, with the vote list, maybe we can do that? So when we get to board, when those issues get to board, not this time, but when this issue goes to board, you'll do the right.
If there's, we usually do in the history, so if there's like a section on there, I know